I'm Seth in the sweats.
I'm Easy in the suits.
You're now listening to Sweats and Suits podcast.
Now give me 2 claps on the Ric Flair.
Milwaukee lit, dog. What you talking about?
It is great, but it's closed. And nigga, I need to go somewhere that's open.
I feel you.
Have you been here, bro? You been here before?
Come on to the man.
I've been there. I ain't never really walked around. Because, I just figure it's a bunch of white people, but I ain't Milwaukee.
It's mad niggas.
Yeah.
Mad niggas here, B. You come to the mill. Come fuck with us.
Talking like Boston to me, I just don't think there's black people anywhere around.
Nah, bro. It's hella niggas, bro. Like we niggered up, bro. It's too niggas. Now if you head out these city limits,
ain't no telling what you're gonna find.
Mad cows and shit, and
it's the same as Atlanta. Atlanta's the same.
Type shit.
Yeah, you get to like
all right, so we're gonna open up the show as normal. I'll probably add some of this on there too, as this little funny shit in the beginning. But welcome to another episode of Sweats and Suits podcast. I am the man in the sweat, Seth, and with me is my partner.
You know what I'm saying? It's the baby daddy with the beard.
What else? Say it one more time. Oh, he back.
I'm back.
What it do?
I'm back.
What it do? I don't even want to hear no more. AKA, my nigga said he bike.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and we got another special guest in the building, man. All the way talking to us from LA right now.
Oh yeah,
he be in Atlanta. Where are you originally from, brother?
New York originally.
Oh, what part?
Brooklyn.
Facts. In this bitch.
Facts.
Yeah.
In Canarsie, bro.
I'm a Brooklyn nigga at heart.
Woo!
I be want to punch niggas for no reason.
Shout out to CC, our New York correspondent.
Yeah, man, we got a New York correspondent, man. But nah, man, we got Jamal, the motherfucking creative.
Well, thank you.
I mean, it's just Jamal the Creative if you're looking for him. But Jamal the motherfucking creative in the building with us, man. How you doing, Brody?
I am good, brother, man. I am here. I'm alive. I'm working.
Man.
I got nothing to complain about, bro.
Yeah, man. Y'all been putting out some shit, man. Been dying laughing here, man. Y'all definitely keep the work coming, man.
We coming with that. We coming with that heat.
Man, all day long, brother. All day long, man. So let's start out, man. Just tell us about your journey. How did you get into doing the Instagram, the YouTube, the different videos, and like what's your motivation like as far as your writing style?
So what happened was I was 17 and I'm like, so I was born. And then I was struggling.
I said, well, I was born.
Yeah, this is going to be a long ass story. So when I was 17, I had linked up with a couple of my friends I grew up with, and we started making music. We went by the name Urban Currency, which some young ass kids will come up with some weird shit.
Hey, no,
and it was me, my two partners, and then we had another partner who used to record us. We used to hang the mic over the little thing in the ceiling and have that shit come down.
Did that same shit.
Yeah, so we used to rap and stuff, and then they kind of quit and started doing other shit, experimenting with drugs and shit. But, with that shit, you normally do that shit, that's when shit go downhill. Because we always used to skateboard and shit, too.
I don't know, bro. Hold on, wait. When you say drugs, because I done seen drugs take some music groups to the next fucking level. I mean, it crashed hard, but they got up here first.
Oh, nah, they went down.
They didn't even get they.
They didn't even. It was like, Yeah.
I seen what it did for Bobby Brown.
Hey, yeah, exactly.
I seen what it did for David Ruffin, Bobby. They was woo.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a,
we didn't even get close.
Damn.
So I started making music with them. They fell off, but I kept making music. Realized that I had a passion for it, was going hard at it, but it was mad hard. Like I was going to radio stations. They didn't take my stuff. Like, I would go and talk to people, but they would just kind of hit me with the okie doke. Yeah. Then YouTube came out and I started putting my stuff on YouTube. I started getting popular. I was nervous because I was getting popular. So I deleted my channel.
What?
Ain't that so craziness?
Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Time out.
Yeah.
So you started getting your bars off. Niggas really fucking with your shit. And you nope.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on. I'm scared. This shit is crazy. Like, I'm getting a shit ton of views because I was doing a lot of remixes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Deleted my channel.
So was you afraid of somebody suing you?
No, I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was young, I was like 22 and shit. You know what I mean?
And this is still during the mixtape era, like where you had to walk in trying to get your shit heard. Okay.
So I hit like 3 years later. I started just actually really creating YouTube videos, but I started making like parodies, like comedy parody music videos. And my first one, like I dropped, it was that Ace Hood that in Future. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Yeah, I did like a parody, like I woke up in a brand new kitchen and we had like mad kitchen appliances and we was tossing motherfucking pancakes and cooking in that bitch.
That's funny.
That shit went viral. The first one I dropped, so I was like, God telling me something. Like he telling me something. Like, this is my lane. So I started, because that's when I think they started paying and stuff. So I started doing that music, like parodies and stuff, and it was doing well, but I wasn't growing fast enough in my opinion, which back then I really was, but I just
you was going crazy, but I gotta get it. Well, I mean, you saw your music do it, so
yeah,
okay.
And it took a lot of work, bro. It was a lot. I had to write the song, find the beat, then go record the song, then go shoot the music video, then I gotta edit the music video. It was a lot of work.
But not knowing you really your own brand at the time, because now you engineering, artist, you be your own A&R, on your own marketing. So that's actually
a producer.
A lot of tangibles good tangibles to have.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. I wish I realized it at the time, like how powerful it was, but I didn't, because I was just young. I just cared about getting the money and all that stuff. And in between that, I was making just regular stuff. And then I had talked to my music manager at the time, and he was saying, people gonna buy Usher's stuff not because of his music, but because of his personality, which is a part of his brand. So then I said, I think I'm a funny nigga. You know what I mean? I make people laugh, like I'm goofy and shit. So I was like, let me start making sketches and skits because I think it'll help me with my music.
Right.
So then I started making skits, and I realized, this shit costs a lot less than paying to go to the studio to record it. Right. I was like, this is cheap. And I'm starting to get these views and numbers. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So around that time, actually, is when I met Lonnie, which y'all already from the areas or whatever. I was dating a girl who was the property manager of the apartment complex that we was living in. And he was living upstairs. He had 2 roommates. And she ended up linking us too, because she knew we both did YouTube videos.
Damn, that's tight, bro.
Yeah,
that's tight.
But it's funny because we still never really shot back then. Like,
no, y'all didn't really shoot nothing together. It seemed like was that when he was with KJ?
Yeah. He was with KJ at the time. And then I got tired. I got burnt out making music videos. I just got sick of like doing it all, because I would needed to depend on people to shoot for me and stuff like that, and I never knew how to do all of that stuff. So I like kind of just quit. Like I quit YouTube, started doing like Facebook videos with him. That's when me and him really linked. I started to try to learn how to shoot, because I was like, motherfuckers don't want to help out. I need to learn how to do this shit myself. So I started teaching myself how to shoot, teaching myself how to edit, teaching myself what camera. And this is over like maybe like a year span. And then I ended up getting a like 9-to-5 job
to support it.
So essentially, once I got my job, I essentially was like, all right, I need to take life serious. Because that whole time, when you chasing your dreams, people don't realize you got to put a lot of shit on the back burner.
Yeah.
A lot of shit. So like, I basically put my whole life on the back burner up until I was 27.
Damn.
Talk about bills. Like, I was in debt. My credit score was like 400. Bro, my shit was ugly. Like, because all my money always used to go to the studio and creating this shit. Yeah. And then I got that job, good job. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this time to really focus on getting my life right.
Damn.
And I was like, let me like pay my bills.
A lot of people don't give a lot of credit to that, like to that struggle.
And they don't, bro.
You don't hear about it. You don't get to hear about it, like, because people see like guys like you and like, like even with Lonnie and just some of the other, like, I guess like Instagram or, influencers, and be like, oh, they was living a good life anyway.
Yeah.
It just came up even more from their good life, and people don't realize that, I done heard stories of motherfuckers saying, yo, I was sleeping on my couch.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be funny.
Oh, bro, I had those times too. Shit, like it wasn't on nobody's couch, but I definitely didn't have a full over here. Yeah. I definitely didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I'll show face and
man, hey, send me that shirt.
Hey, I got you. Hey, by the end of the month, my merchandise really is coming out though. For real.
Hey, 4X, I need that. I need that shirt too. Like, I like the sweatshirt. I want that one too. Yeah, 4X. It's a 4. I don't know if y'all got fat friends like that. But 4X. Oh, that's the homie. What up? What up, Dud? Yeah. Yeah.
She laughing and shit. But all right, I got you on the shirt. You be like,
all right, bet.
He ain't gonna get you no shirt.
I gotta get both. I gotta get y'all address, man. We'll send y'all some merch. We got shirts.
Oh yeah, definitely. I always take free shit.
You know, that shit going on, man. You know,
I know. I was reading it when I first saw it. I was thinking about Ric Flair. Boy, Ric Flair, boy. Woo!
Yeah, man. That's how we do it. Like whenever we hype about something, like my boy Eel just yell out,
"Give me 2 claps on the Ric Flair."
Woo!
Woo!
We just get nuts with it, you know what I'm saying? But like it's dope to hear that, you know, that struggle. Because they on the outside looking in, fam, you feel like a lot of people just
be on. Just got it. Yeah. Because that's what people only see. They only see the successful side. Because there was times where I was struggling. Like, it was like my early 20s, though. I ain't had no, like, I'm talking about, like, we ain't had no damn water in the house, no electricity at one point. Like, it was like that kind of struggle. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, I mean, everybody go through, I mean, I won't say everybody go through it. When we speaking black man to black man, you already know. It's like already understood. Like, at one point, you're like,
we was like, yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah. So
where that next one coming from, like, yo, gotta figure that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, you worked your way up to this, you know, to who you are today, where it's good for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how are you creating now? Like, what do you feel like is the difference in your creative process now that you're there versus, you know?
To be honest, bro, I think because I've always had the work ethic in me. My mom, she's like from the islands, and she just always believed in like working hard and shit. So she instilled it in me. I think the biggest difference between back then and now is sticking with one thing and being extremely consistent with it. Mm-hmm. So like, I always had the knowledge, like I think, and also wisdom. So over time, like I worked my 9 to 5. I was paying my bills. I got my credit right. I got my life right. Bought a house, did all that stuff. And then I felt I still wasn't fulfilled. So like me, I came to like, this has almost been a year, I think. And I told Lonnie, I was like, bro, we just need to stick to one thing and just do it. Right. And he was like, all right, G, let's do it. So like, we just been the only thing I will tell people, bro, it don't matter how trash you are, you're always going to be trash in the beginning. People are so afraid to try new shit because they're afraid of being judged, but you're supposed to be trash at almost everything you try for the first time. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
People don't understand that shit. Like, you always going to be, I mean, yeah, you might get lucky and shoot a jump shot and make it the first time, but you ain't going to be shooting 10 in a row if it's your first time playing basketball. You know what I mean? So find something you love, extremely passionate about, and just literally be as consistent as possible. I say work on it every day if you can. And that's the difference between back then and now. Like, we just be mad consistent every single day.
Even when like we were recording with Lonnie, he said y'all was ready to shoot, and then I saw what y'all put out.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, like I said, man, y'all are like definitely some people to look up to as far as like the way y'all push y'all content, you know, the way it looks, the clarity of it, like all that means a lot.
Yeah.
How do you not lose the hunger, I guess? Like, cause you know what I'm saying? You know how like you were, like you said, you did music. You know, first putting music out, it's a lot of, you know, it's hunger in that shit. In that shit that's like, you know, what you looking out the window and seeing. How do you keep the hunger? Like, all right, I got this. Like, how do you feel like, damn, I got to keep pushing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you not lose the hunger, especially if you get like a big opportunity?
Your goals have to be bigger than yourself. And that's how you do it. Like, you have to have bigger goals than just me. Like I can't be like, I just want 100K. Like, that's 100K on YouTube or 100K money or whatever. Like, it can't just be that. It's got to be the overall goal is because I want to go back to Atlanta and I want to help people You know what I mean? I want to change the culture in Atlanta from conservative and we can't do this to progressive and teach little kids like you can make it out the hood or whatever. I grew up in the like my first 8 years was in the projects. And then we went and moved out, to like the country. I won't say countryside, but it was definitely a lot of racism where I grew up from 8 on. But like, my overall goal is bigger than me. So I think that's how you got to keep that hunger, and you use your tools that God gave you to get there. Like for me, music is my passion. Like making sketches and stuff. Anybody can learn a skill. Anybody can learn something really good. But like honestly, to my core, like music is my shit. So like what I'm gonna do is once I hit 100K, I'm gonna start like implementing my music back. And be a part of my overall brand. But I think you just gotta have bigger goals than just yourself.
Oh, you still got bars then? Hey, the brother gotta ask. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hard up shouting.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hard up shouting.
So question for you. So with the amount of work that you and Lonnie have done, and with the catalog that y'all have, and with the necessary skills that y'all have as far as writing, producing, acting, have different like companies, like movie companies, anything like that, reached out to you to kind of list some of your skill set?
Yeah, a lot. He's been getting reached out to more than me lately because I think he just hit 100K. I think a lot of companies just see analytics and stuff. I get reached out a lot to too, but it hasn't been big enough brands or big enough deals. More. I get reached out more on like, we can help you grow, or we have this. We want you to do this for us. We'll do this for you type. Like, I mean, that's how big brands hit you up too, but it's not on nothing like major yet. You know what I mean? But I do get hit up a lot still. I gotta get on a call tomorrow with these people who they want to write for me. Okay. They have their team is writes for Comedy Central, SNL, HBO, and stuff like that. So I try to protect my brand, so I don't always you can't always do everything that comes your way. Yeah. Because you got to protect your core, your brand. But yeah, I've at least, especially for me, from what he's told me, we've been getting hit up a lot.
See, the crazy thing about that is that kind of like reminds me okay, so like a big brand like Comedy Central is starting to come to the YouTubes and the social media. Is that their way of how they say big comedians still go back to the small comedy stores? Like, are they trying to practice their writing through you guys? If it works, just to use it elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what would kind of put in my head where it's like, all right, if you're writing for all these big shows and stuff, what are you trying to push for me? Like, is this specifically for me, or am I just your guinea pig?
Yeah, and that's what I got to figure out tomorrow when I get on the call. Like, I don't know, because you got to just kind of figure out, like, what is your intention? Because nobody's just hitting you up just to help you out, unless you already at a level to where they even then, nobody is just hitting you up to help. Not nowadays. I do it personally. Like, I still will go and shoot and help people out without asking for anything in return. But even in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, to call that favor for you, Playboy, one day.
Hey, and that's kind of how I feel.
Call that favor.
Like, I feel like, what you and Lonnie even did for us, like, I feel like that's why I told him, like, bro, anything you kind of need from us, let us know. Like, we don't have no problem at all helping, but I'm like, we ain't nowhere near where y'all at as far as influencer, but shit, if y'all need people, shit, we got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
keep going.
Man, I just I like that mentality though.
Yeah.
Like, you always want the right people to win.
Yeah. Well, even a lot of times the wrong people be winning, but
that's real.
It be like that.
Because, you'll be like, damn, I would rather this motherfucker win than this person is going to reach back. Even if they don't help me, they at least got people they're going to reach back and help. This motherfucker win seeing this nigga no mo. Like, it's done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would like to get on that level just so I can. Like, I always said, if our pod get picked up by a big network, I'm still trying to have, the people I know as guests.
Yeah, your team.
Yeah, I'm trying to help them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach out to the other podcasts in the city of Milwaukee. Like, yo, all right, we got this deal, but come on the show so they can hear you. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. You're exactly right. That's how it should be, man. It takes a village, bro. Like, I think that's the hardest part. And Lonnie, literally, we were just talking about this 2 days ago. Like, he was talking about how that's one of the things that's wrong with our culture as Black people. We, like every other culture, white people, Asians, freaking anything, they always work together to accomplish their goals. But they were saying, like, Black people, it's more of the crab in the barrel mentality. You know what I mean? Where it's like, nah, I got to get it. No, I got to get a house first. No, I got to get a house first. No, and you willing to step on whoever to get there. And it's like, if we learn to just work together, like, if I'm like, yo, Lonnie, let's buy a crib together. Right. It's going to be a lot easier than me buying it by myself. And we can take that crib. We can do whatever we want with it. We can build off of it. We can pay it off, buy more. I can still have my shit on the side. You know what I mean? But people don't understand that.
That's why I try to, like, stay away from the, like, saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about it, obviously, but, like, I try not to preach that to a younger generation. Like, bro, it's okay to help. Like,
yes.
Like, people, it's so weird to have people who are starting podcasts as well. We've been podcasting for 3 years now, three and a half years. Oh, people hit me up like, man, you know, I didn't know if I could hit you up. Why not? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, for real. Like, so they be like, I didn't know how to really approach you about it, or, you know, hey, I'm sorry for, you know, it's okay if you say no or whatever. And I'm like, bruh, like, I ain't nobody. Like, what you need? Like, any question, just hit me up. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so amazing how we're already beat into that mentality.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to reach out to
you. That's the thing, though, because they see us in a certain light and reach a certain level of success, they don't really know how to approach it.
Yeah.
But I feel like we ain't really, I mean, we did
that's
some shit.
Us, though, because we still us every day.
Yeah. Because that's how I feel. Like, when people come with me, be like, yo, like, I get messages all the time. They be like, yeah, bro, like, I can't even believe you responded back to me. I'm like, well, you said something to me, so what do you want me to say?
Yeah, like,
message me. I mean, I'm going to message you back. The only way I'm not messaging you back is if I talk to everybody. Like, I talk a lot. So, like, why wouldn't I hit you back?
Nigga, we're podcasters. I like to talk. Yeah. Hit me up. Ask me your questions. Like, and I'll tell people anything I got or any kind of advice I got, I give it to them and be like, yo, anything else, hit me up.
Yeah.
There's been people who's like, man, I didn't think you would do our show. What? Nigga, listen, man, I'm still Seth. Still from Milwaukee. I went to Riverside University High School. Like,
hey, but I ain't gonna lie to you though. Hey, when them checks really start coming, I mean they starting to come in. But when they really start coming in, bro.
Yeah.
I might have my little celebrity moments. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nigga gonna stun a little bit.
You see me pull up in a cyber truck, you know, like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, though. You
don't approach your boy too quick. You know what I mean?
Like
hit you with the blah, blah. You know what I mean?
You in that mode. Like, all right, different. Yeah. Hey. But, you know, like, no. Like, if I see you out, I'm like, yo, Jamal, what up, bro? Like, I still speak. Like, that's just what it, like, I done walked up to celebrities and be like, yo, what up? And they, like, you could tell they're used to people asking for something.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, what's up? Like, I just want to say what's up, love what you do, and walk the fuck away. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're a cool nigga. Like, because they get hit up all fucking day. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to be the nigga. Half the time I'm bigger than these celebrities, so it's weird. Like, little bro, can I get a can I get an autograph, little dog? Thank you. I don't want to do that. Like, what I look like? Hell no. Oh shit, that's funny as hell.
So, question: I know you say you have like some chat rolling in now. But would you have an Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything is like a direct to consumer type of thing? Mm-hmm. Would you still really want to do other projects and other stuff with like other networks and companies?
I haven't gotten that far. Like it just depends on the offer. Mm-hmm. Like it just depends. And the only reason I would do it is to build my brand, because it's funny, moving out here, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to go to LA. I hate Atlanta. I was done over Atlanta, like ready to come out here. Then I get out here and I realize I'm so far past a lot of these people that are out here. Like,
Oh.
A lot of people out here, if they can shoot, they can't edit. They can't edit. They can't act. If they can't act, they're missing elements.
Oh, okay. So
there's not a lot of people there's like 3 people I know out here that's like me and Lonnie that can act, edit, I can do music or record, write, all of those things. Because in Atlanta, we didn't have nobody. So we had to learn all of that stuff on our own. And Lonnie's been doing this for as long as he's been alive. So
yeah, in LA, you can throw a rock and find an editor or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's how a lot of people get jobs out here. They can't go on and tell a company, oh, I'm an actor and an editor and a blah, blah, blah. They would rather you out here be like, oh, I'm an actor and that's it.
Focus on that. Like, be
that. Because they want the best, whatever. And that's understandable, but that's how it is out here. So when we got out here, it took me a little bit of time. I'll admit it took a little bit of time for me to realize. But it was like people out here really ain't really like I thought it would be different. Like I thought I would level up. Now I have learned a lot out here, like from shooting with people. But the main thing that I really learned was I don't care to be an actor. I don't care to be a writer. I don't care to do anything beyond like YouTube and stuff.
That was my next question. Yeah. Last week with doing the skits is like Saturday Night Live, the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Because I thought when I was thinking about it, I'm like, people who are doing sketches like via YouTube or are they trying to get to Wildin' Out or Saturday Night Live? It's like, is that the Holy Grail? Like, is that where you know what I'm saying? Or are you aiming to get your own show? But it's kind of crazy to hear you say like you don't really care to go past YouTube.
I want to be a dominant beast / force on social media. I want to create my own merch. I want to make music, and I want to give back to the city of Atlanta. Like will move back.
Atlanta and not where you were born?
I grew up more in Atlanta. Like the years that count. You know, the years that counted was in Atlanta.
That's fair, because that's fair because a lot of people like you see that where people will give back to more so where they were raised.
I was born in New York. I was there till I was 8.
You was like, when you was rapping in New York, though, bro. Come on, man.
I used to go to New York every summer and then I moved back to New York when I was 27, and I lived there for 4 years. And then I don't know. New York doesn't feel like home for me. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
Right.
And there's more needs to be done in Atlanta, I feel like, than in New York. New York is very progressive. It's established.
Yeah, I mean, it's the mecca of a lot. They call it the mecca of a lot of shit. Like,
but
New York gets credit for a lot of fucking shit. Like, they say if you make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Exactly. That's true. Exactly. And my whole family still lives up there. So, I mean, all my whole family. So, I mean, I go back there anytime I want to. But Atlanta, I feel like I can make a bigger difference. I can help people. I can get people out the hood. I can get people, and there's a lot of people who didn't grow up like me. That there are a lot of people who did grow up like me who don't have a voice. Because I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm black or whatever, whatnot. But people always generalize me as the white black guy because I speak proper. I'm not like, oh nigga.
You finish your E's and your R's.
Yeah, exactly. And so there's a lot of kids like me who grew up like that, and they don't have a place because you're not black enough to be black, but you're also not white enough to be white.
Yeah, nigga.
So I just want to let kids know, hey, it's okay to be yourself, brother.
That's some real shit. I went to Jackson State.
Yeah.
Down there, they was looking at me like,
don't
get me fucked up. Wait a second. Hold on. I am a nigga. That's the end of the guy.
You know this nigga?
All right. Who? What you say?
Whose man's is this, yo? Whose man's is this?
It helped because I had my roommate was from Milwaukee with me. So we were down there talking, and they looking at us like, oh, where y'all from? We're like, Milwaukee. Where that's at?
Facts.
Oh, that's funny.
Milwaukee. It's in Wisconsin. Ooh, farms. Y'all got cheese, right?
I knew that's the only y'all them cheese curves.
We the only state that got cheese. Yep, that's us. Yep.
All the cheese in the whole country is actually.
Man, we ship it everywhere. Like, if Wisconsin shut down, y'all ain't got no cheese. It's over for pizza. Like,
got no cheese.
No grilled cheeses.
No cheddar, no Swiss, no Gouda.
3 cheese Alfredo is done.
Yup. You ain't got no Goudas, no nothing.
No nothing, bro. No nacho.
Cheese, no not.
All that shit dead.
Calzones.
Calzones.
You goddamn tacos with the sprinkle of cheese.
Nah, man. So what do you like? I'm trying to figure out the right question. What do you feel like is the state of the Instagram, YouTube game? Like, is it still on the incline?
Is it oversaturated? Do you think?
I think
the right people are at the top.
It's hard not to say that the right people are not at the top because, I mean, if you, like I said, I believe in God, so God put them there for a reason. Okay. But there are times where I do feel like, really, nigga, like you? But you do, when you behind this, like you learn when moving out here, we became more behind the scenes of what's going on. So we see a lot of reasons, and I'm more logistics. Lonnie's more like talent. Like I learned a lot of talent, a lot of stuff from him as far as acting and comedic timing and stuff. Right. I'm more the guy who looks at the numbers and I'm telling you, hey, this is working. Keep doing it, or do it this way. That's how this works, or whatever, whatnot. I was researching this person. This is how they blew up. But I think Instagram is dead. I think it went from social media to just media. So people don't go on Instagram expecting to grow a following. They just go on there to scroll and look at people. I'm not saying that people don't post. The only people who are really achieving and growing and balling from Instagram are the ones who already got the big numbers. Yeah, but there's nobody else. So Instagram is dead. YouTube, great platform. YouTube doesn't reward quality. YouTube only rewards consistency. So if you are, like, you can put out quality content, that's going to make a difference. I'm not saying it's not.
Absolutely, yeah.
But they really promote consistency. If you upload every day, if you upload every other day, if you upload once a week at the same day, uploading twice a week at the same days, that's what they fuck with.
Really?
Yeah, and I do believe the people who are supposed to be there are there.
That's a bar. I might edit the part out just because I want to keep that to myself, you know.
I believe the people who are supposed to be there is there. Like I mean, of course there are people who are less talented or whatever, whatnot, that are in positions higher than me. But at the same time, it's like, that's life. I don't know what's been going on with their life. You know, like that may be a blessing for the future. I don't know. It's just how God does things. You know what I mean?
It's just like, what did I say? When luck meets preparation or something like that. Like,
yeah, or it's
place, right time,
preparation. They call it luck equals preparation plus opportunity.
Yeah,
opportunity plus preparation.
You got to be ready. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I look at y'all like, I've seen like y'all do a lot of work. You've worked with a lot of people. Who are some of your favorite people to work with? Outside of Lonnie, obviously.
I was gonna say, of course, we'll do.
You and Lonnie do great work. But who are some of the features like? Because like I told him, man, what y'all did with Big Ja when y'all was trying to find a lesbian episode is still some of the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah.
When y'all, yeah, and then you did the one. He was like, "Nigga, did you steal my ad lib?" That shit was funny. But you did one too, like recently with is his name King V?
Yeah, it had to be his video though.
Yeah, it was his video that you were on. Where it was like where the whole family trying to smash. And
yeah.
I like.
Ouch.
Because you actually, like I was telling, like even like last episode with Lonnie, I was saying y'all comedy styles are different. Like you have more of a dry
humor.
I feel dry humor. Like I'm a fan of The Office. Like I just got into Community, and I just started watching Community, dog.
Yeah,
that shit is funny. Like,
it's hilarious, bro. Dry comedy. That's all I study. I only study. I study dry comedy. So that Parks and Recreation. That's like, what I'm on right now.
It started. To me, it felt like the fake Office, bro. So I couldn't get into it. Like because
it took me a little bit too.
The Office is the greatest sitcom.
Yeah, that show is legit. And once I saw that show, I was like, this is the type of content I want to make.
Dude, hilarious.
And that's when I started studying it.
Just straight funny. But I didn't realize Chevy Chase was getting his shit off on Community the way he was until I started watching. I'm like, yo, I missed out.
Yeah.
I missed out.
It's a lot of greatness, but the thing is, and then that's the reason why I started, because of the black community. There's no black shows like that. Black as Fuck literally just came out, but that show was so terrible. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I saw Black.
I don't like it.
You didn't?
No.
Really?
That is not a depiction of Black as Fuck. If you're gonna make a show like that, just change the title. That's all I'm saying.
Okay?
That is not a depiction of Black as Fuck. I won't say he is spoiled or he's not spoiled in any way. He definitely worked to where he got. So I'm not taking that away from him.
But I think that's the joke in it, though.
Do you?
I feel like the title set the joke. I feel like the whole season is a punchline. I'm black as fuck, but nothing on there felt
black as fuck.
I felt like the season was a punchline.
I just felt like it could have been better.
It could. There were times that it definitely was a swing and a miss where I was like, nah, that ain't it. But
like,
it was some
episode 1 was literally him ranting about how he's not black enough, but yeah, he can't be like he's. It's like he was ranting about how like the social injustice. Being too black, but he can't be black enough.
Yeah,
I couldn't get into it, but the cinematography and the way they shot that shit was beautiful.
See,
oh my god!
Shit that I feel like you get into, like, you know.
Yeah, I love that shit. Zooms and shit, and little sit down mockumentary type. Oh, that's my shit.
My bad. We got way off topic, but who are some of you like to work with? You see how we just jump off topic and shit.
So I'm dropping one tomorrow with this girl named Efrangelis.
Efrangelis, I don't know her.
I love working with her. Cause she's really good. I like working with
she fine. She bad.
She is.
Okay, all right.
She from New York in the South. So yeah, she Dominican. But she got a man though. Her man cool. I don't fuck with you if you man. I mean, I fuck with you, but like I ain't gonna like.
Yeah, I'm a look.
If you're a homie, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a look.
I like working with her. I do like working with this guy named Dame Pierce. Pierce? It's either Pierce or Pierre.
Okay.
Dame Pierce. He writes a lot of Jahan stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jahan
Jones, and some of Virgil's stuff.
Okay.
So the sketches you see me in with Virgil, he wrote it.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I like working with him a lot. Him and his wife. His wife is an actress. See her name Sierra.
So is he ever in the videos, or he all strictly?
Most times, no. But there are some he is in.
Okay.
Like there's an episode of that I'm hitting that series with Jahan Jones where he's the guy who's like he's on the bench or something like that. And Jahan goes to him and is like, I need you to write my or something or whatever.
So he needed.
That's him. He got the dreads. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I watched you hitting that. You hitting that.
That's him. So he wrote that whole show, and he writes for a lot of people. I really fuck with him. Of course, Big Minx. If I had to choose between Ja and Minx, I would choose Minx.
Minx is funny as hell too.
It's organic too. It's so organic.
Minx,
so organic. I had him. I wrote him in one of my sketches, and I didn't even write it. I just like I was writing the sketch, and then for his part, I put improv. And then I just wrote the rest of the sketch. But I gave him some direction of where I wanted to go. But I knew he's just so organically funny. You see him, and he grew up in Watts, like in the hood and shit in LA. So it's like he embodies that shit when he's bro. It's just so funny. I laugh out loud, bro.
His Uber series is funny as hell.
Yeah, we did one. I did one on him where he's in the grocery store trying to holler at my girl, and
okay. I think I remember seeing that one.
Yeah. It was that's Efran, the girl he was hollering at.
Okay.
Yeah.
This man
was like, I'll suck the saliva off your mouth or something like that. And he was like, oh, you got big old goat teeth. Like he was just going. I was just like, are you roasting her or are you trying to holler at her? Like that shit is so funny, bro.
You got big old goat.
I would say other than my team, those are probably right now Dame, Efran, and
Minx.
I say Minx. So the people I've worked with that I thoroughly have enjoyed the most.
What did you think of the all deaf digital wave? What did you think about that wave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I felt like they were like inconsistent.
The problem is I felt like with all deaf digitals, they didn't have anybody established. It was just a bunch of people trying to get on.
Yeah.
Like you have this established mogul and
Russell.
It's Russell Simmons, right?
Yeah, it was Russell. Yeah.
Yeah. And Russell Simmons, and it just seemed like he just grabbed a collective of young creators who really didn't establish themselves as being good or not good, who were just trying to get on. I'm not hitting on their talent. Like
no, I'm not saying that. I just felt like it was a lot of stuff that they started but never finished.
That's another thing. That's another thing as well. And there's so much going on that is just like, I think the creators had the power, so they were essentially running everything, and that's what I think the biggest problem was. It wasn't like a one person up top putting down order, and so the structure was already ruined.
Yeah,
they didn't really have foundation. So you have a lot of these sketches that come out, but they don't get finished. But there are people who eat off of that. I mean, who are eating now because of that all deaf digital.
Yeah,
so
a few came up off of it for real.
Yeah, like Kev on stage came up
off of it. Doughboy kind of came up.
Doughboy.
Eddie Ray had some stuff.
Slink Johnson?
Slink was already established, though.
He was already established?
I think Slink had did Black Jesus already.
He had done it already?
All Deaf Digital. Slink was already doing.
Okay. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is Dorm Tainment on All Deaf Digital?
No, Dorm Tainment is not. Dorm Tainment has always kind of been their own.
What's her name? Did they think? What's her name? Light skinned girl.
They did. Oh yeah, they did do some stuff with LOL, but they had the Comedy Central stuff too. Dorm Tainment did. Green Bench was like kind of before them, but Green Bench didn't get. I don't think they get the credit they deserve personally. But
yeah, I feel like Dorm fell off though.
I mean, they
Dorm went to LA.
Yeah, they started focusing when they lost Tay.
Yeah,
I like Tay. Tay was funny to me, but
that's the one who moved to Texas.
No, Tay was the one that had the issues going on.
The girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah. So that kind of like when that happened, it was a lot.
They ain't been the same since then.
Honestly, but it was just because they were getting questions all the time. Like, you get questions like, what happens? Like, now you got to like try to regroup. You went from these 6 guys to like 5 now. He did a lot of the producing, beats, musically. He was the guy that put a lot of that together. So that's a big thing to miss. Like, that's terrible. Like, go ahead.
I think they should have stayed in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think they would have been way bigger staying in Atlanta than going to LA. Because you got to think about it. Okay, so that's one of the things about us. We came out here. It's like we jumped in a pool of saying like this, like a pool that everybody else is swimming in.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But when we was in Atlanta, there was only like 2 or 3 people in the pool with us.
Huh.
So you get so much more notoriety, but like recognition. When you in essentially a small city. Because the thing about Atlanta is like, if you ain't never been there and you looking from the outside in, people are like, yo, Atlanta look lit. You know, like, you be like,
that's for real.
This shit look lit. Motherfucking Future got a little baby out here. Okay, I see Migos. All right. And you're like,
everybody lit. Yeah.
Atlanta be looking lit as hell. Mm-hmm. Think about all the big people in Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
Desi Banks.
Yep.
Pretty V.
Simone.
Simone. You got DC Young Fly. Carlos. These are the people who are on social media who popping on social. You got I Am Zoe, which he's not really like vocal, but he's huge.
I mean, he's huge. No,
yeah.
He's one of those people that you said like Instagram dead, not for him.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, but everybody out here, when I talk to all these people out here about people who are in Atlanta, they be like, they know them. They know them to a T. They follow them. Everything. You know what I mean? But, and the people want to hear, like, I be doing my Atlanta accent and shit like that. Like, like, and people out here be like, oh, that shit funny. You know, it's like their eyes open up. Oh shit, do that shit again. Do that shit again. Yeah, fuck with you. You know what I mean? I ain't. Hey, it what it is. You know what I mean? I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Oh, see, they be like, oh shit. Oh, do that again. I be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Be popping, you know what I mean? This ain't. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Feel me? Maybe.
They're like, yeah,
do it again. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Baby, it's so different, man. So it taught me that, like, one, I can do this shit anywhere. So why not go back to my hometown and do this shit?
Yeah.
Save me some money and get my cyber truck, buy me a big ass house.
Is that kind of why y'all are still going back and forth so much?
Yeah, we in the process of figuring things out.
Okay.
So like literally a couple of days ago, we decided that we more than likely we are officially like business. I used to call Lonnie my unofficial business partner.
Right.
We officially like business partners. So like everything, when he walk left, I walk left. If he walk right, I walk right. You know, we all have roles now. Like we all teamed up. It's gonna be me, him, and we got like three of the main girls that we shooting with. I go back because I shoot with this girl named Brittany. She's a girl when you crazy and in the South. I don't know if you ever seen one of those.
Is that the one who's like from Alabama? Like,
yeah, Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Yeah, she got talent, and I really want to put her on.
But she could definitely talk that shit,
bro. You ain't even just on camera, bro. Man.
She could definitely.
It'd be funny because I be pushing her buttons all the time.
Oh, that's
like trying to rub her back and shit. She'd be like, you know what the fuck going on? Like I'd be like, oh shit.
Hey, my fault.
I just fuck with it though. But so her is another girl who's her page is starting to jump. Her name is Tiffany. Tiffany Lauren. She's like the thick. Oh god, boy, she goat cheese thick. Bro.
Hold on, wait.
Tiffany Lauren. Yeah, look it up. She's booming now because she shoots with El Hodge.
I know who you talking about.
The thing, not Kanigra.
Because Kanigra.
Yeah, Kanigra homegirl is Brittany. They both friends.
Okay, cool. Kanigra is one of them ones too.
But Tiffany.
Yeah.
Lauren, yeah. She goat cheese thick, boy. And then obviously GK.
Cheese thick, boy.
Boy, I'm telling you, man. Shit. Boy, man. It'd be hard to film sometimes. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Yeah.
But no, we teaming up now on everything. So it became an individual effort to a group effort because my goal is I want to have 1 million followers by the end of next year.
Oh, that's easy.
On YouTube alone, because YouTube and Facebook is paying. So those are the only two platforms I'm really focusing on.
Facebook paying too?
Yeah, Facebook pay more than YouTube.
This is news to me.
Facebook pays more than YouTube.
It's crazy.
If you booming on Facebook, you Metro booming.
Metro booming wants some more.
Yes. I'm telling you, hey, go. That's another bar if you need one, bro.
Oh, yeah, bro. You got a lot of jewels that you're giving up, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, you ask away.
Man, see, analytics guy. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. Okay.
Analytics logistics over here. Like I say, he handled that end. I handle logistics and looking in the shit and figuring out how we gonna blow. What we need to do.
That is real shit. Like, what is your favorite skit of yours, personally?
I think it is that Josh sketch, bro.
No, that shit was fun,
bro. When I came up with the idea,
because everybody was waiting on the lesbian homie.
Yes.
So like that, the lesbian homie joint. So
everybody was waiting on that next episode for a minute. So in my head, I was like, well, I can get some fucking traction from this shit. But then I was like, I would love to shoot it, but I was like, the only way I could shoot it is if I have him in it.
Yeah.
I think he had came through. That was like he had shot a sketch with him, Lonnie, because he was in Atlanta because of
that show
Perry or some shit like that. Yeah. They had a show. That's right. The first time he was in Atlanta, they were doing a tour with Barry Brewer, him, Minx, and another dude. and they were on tour doing their little comedy show. He came through the crib because we had all been friends for like 2 years or something because we all was in the same chat on Instagram for the longest time.
Right.
And then we came through to Lonnie's crib. They shot a sketch. It was him, Lonnie's homegirl, Taisha, and Lonnie. And I forgot what the sketch was about. Oh, and another girl, Blue. Like, she came through. He was like, you got a friend for me? And Lonnie was like, nah, bro, you need to stay downstairs. Look, that sketch right there. Okay. So then I had hit him. He was like, I'll shoot a sketch for you too. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. All right, cool. So then, because Jade, or Big Ja, he cool, bro. You meet him, he is the humblest dude, bro. He acts the same. Like, he's not low. The numbers do not matter to him. He is literally like, you meet him as though he ain't had no numbers at all.
And I done reached out to him a couple of times. I'm trying to set up, bro.
If you ever get the chance to like get in with him and stuff, like, he cool. He just be having time because he's always busy doing stuff. But he was like, yeah, bro, I'll shoot one with you too. And in my head, I was like, how could I do this? And I presented the idea to him. And he was like, yeah, bro, that's funny. He was like, that's funny. So we didn't shoot it that day because he had to leave. But next time we was in LA, I was like, yo, can we shoot the sketch? He was like, yeah, let's get it. And we shot it. And yeah, bro, that's my favorite one, bro. Still today. That's like my number one. And that one, I like the one that I did. I did one called Leg Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like shot differently. You know what I mean?
So you be thinking about the shots and stuff like that. Like it's you can hear the difference in their conversation, just like talent wise versus that behind the scenes. Dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Work together well too.
I am not an actor, bro. So when people be telling me my acting is trash, I be like, I really don't care.
So as far as like shooting stuff, like who are some of the people that you kind of look to and study to try to get the visuals right, or get your ideas for visuals?
As far as the like creative effort,
yeah.
Well, I did watch. Like I said, I watched The Office for a long time. I'd say like anything that's mockumentary, like The Office, Parks and Rec. That's how I've been going with my comedy. But now I'm actually indulging in. I'm just testing my talent right now. Like the one I'm dropping tomorrow is completely different than I've ever shot before. It's like a horror or horromedy is what they call it, like comedy horror.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's completely different. Like my main real style is being artistic.
Okay.
Like I'm really good at shooting artistic style videos.
Right.
And I normally do it with my music videos or something.
It's weird because if you see his videos, you can see it like even in like as the camera moves, like the way it moves, the smoothness of it is different from a lot of other people's. Like a lot of jump cut, where his is more of a like. I don't know. It's hard to fucking explain.
Yes, it is weird to explain.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's more of a smooth.
The timing is always there.
The timing is much different, and it's just the way the camera moves. You can just see the difference in. It seemed like his camera work versus other people. Now, after he said it, and I'm thinking about it, it's like just how it looks. Like the jump cut is funny. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he doesn't. You don't fully indulge in it. It's like it's a more of a smoother.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta watch it. Like you'll see it.
And then like, no, you're right. And I had the series called with Joffrey. I had a character named Joffrey.
Yeah.
And I used to. That probably the funniest shit I ever created.
I gotta go. See, I gotta go.
You gotta look before I started making sketches, boy. You gotta. It's on my YouTube. It's Joffrey series. This is dude who act mad bougie. He act like Joanne the scammer essentially, and James put together. That shit is funny. But I had to stop doing it because I got burnt out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
burnt out though. Like you know what I'm saying? How do
you just go too hard, bro?
Yeah. No, I'm saying like it's hard to not get burnt out. Like
it is. It is. That's why they always say go hard at something you're very passionate about.
And because this for us, like podcasting, like it's like I find different things that relights my fire. Like like when this shutdown happened, YouTube lit my fire. Now it's like I like this.
I want to. No, you got to do. Yeah. And if you passionate, bro, make sure you passionate about it. I be telling people like, cause there gonna be some days, bro. Like I have to put out a sketch every other day. That's what I dedicated myself to. So that shit is not easy.
At all. You shooting. Yeah. You shooting. Like, that's why I think I appreciate you taking this time to chop it up with us even more.
Yeah. We just finished a sketch an hour ago, right before you.
Hey, bro, man, I feel like I should get it early just because.
We literally finished a sketch an hour ago. Lonnie has to shoot. He's not shooting one tomorrow. He's in a sketch tomorrow. I was going to take all tomorrow and write 3 sketches. Damn. Lonnie has to shoot it. He's going to be on set probably all day tomorrow. Shooting with these guys. With Virgil. He's shooting with Virgil tomorrow. Virgil, okay. And Dane, the guy we.
Dane, all right, yeah.
And I got to shoot with G. Wayne tomorrow.
Oh, okay, I know G. Wayne too.
Yeah. So,
like I started watching Jahan, and then I kind of found people
in that circle.
Yeah. So like when I open YouTube, I get like a lot of their sketches.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
That's tight.
So depending on the sketch, how long does it normally take y'all to shoot and put everything together?
I would say, so if it's a 5-page, so I write all mine. Lonnie, he writes most of his. Sometimes when he shoots with TK, it's all improv.
Okay.
Mostly improv. I can't improv any of mine because I don't have anybody that I click with that is able to, like, we have that chemistry yet. I haven't found anybody. So I write all mine out. But I would say if it's a 5-page sketch, like if it's around a page is a minute. So like any sketches that's 3 to 5 minutes, I would say it takes no more than an hour and a half to shoot it.
Right.
Now that's how we do things. That is not how other people out here do things. Right. Like, we shoot fast because we work together all the time. I know what I want. I know all my shots already.
Okay.
X, Y, and a third. Most people out here, it'll take them like 4 to 8 hours, bro. It's ridiculous to shoot like a 6. I shot it. It was a 6-page script. Took 8 hours to shoot. That's so funny that I say that because the person that I shot for literally just called me.
That's funny.
You speak about somebody, her ears must be ringing. So it takes me about, I would say, anywhere between an hour to 2 hours to write a script, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm on it, I can write it in 20 minutes. Mm. But I would say about an hour to 2 hours max. I wouldn't go over an hour to write it. An hour to 2 hours to shoot. An hour to 2 hours to edit the video. And that's it. So I would say anywhere between 3 and 6 hours to get to do everything from beginning to end.
Edit, post-production, all that.
Everything. Editing always takes me an hour.
Okay.
Minimum.
Bitch. Yeah.
But writing a script, it may take me 10 minutes. I wrote a script. I wrote the joint I just put out with Tiffany. I wrote that shit in 10 minutes.
Yo, editing is a bitch.
Yeah. Editing it. But that's my favorite part. Everybody hates editing. That's my favorite.
I hate it, but I feel like me learning it gives me something else.
Yeah.
Gives me another notch.
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
Like, I want to get a bigger computer to do work because I feel like when you got it all in front of you, it probably makes it a lot easier.
What do you edit on now?
I edit on my phone. Everything.
What?
Like, if you look at the stuff that we do have on our like YouTube page, like, I was talking to somebody before we did this, about a charity basketball game.
Mm-hmm.
I edited all of that and put it together for my phone. Our Black Saturday episode I did from my phone where we.
What program did you use?
InShot.
Okay. Yeah, I had that.
InShot ain't bad. I mean.
Yeah.
So, like, that's kind of like anything I've done, I've just done it from my phone. It just makes it easier because, like, if I have downtime, it's like, all right, let me just focus. All right.
Yeah.
I can just throw my headphones in and sit.
And knock it out.
Pull out a laptop, I don't have to do right there. So, a lot of this stuff is done from my phone. I do want to get a camera and do bigger things, though, like, just because I feel like there's more for us to do with the camera.
Yeah. It's a lot more work, but it is a better product at the end of the day.
I got a lot of skit ideas. I just don't have it's hard to get people on the same schedule. You know what I'm saying? People got jobs, kids. It's like, all right, all the ideas are there. I'm just waiting on the day. Like the day pop up, we can all get in there and do it. I know we can knock it out.
Yeah.
Because we've done just like little sketches that I've done by myself or with one other person. That's all it might take.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so hard to be consistent with the skits. And I want to do more, though.
Yeah. Well, they say the only difference between me and you is that you don't want it as bad as I do. That's what they say. That's the only difference. Like, there's nothing different between me and you. You just got to want it just as much as I want it.
I'm going to start putting myself, like, changing clothes and doing different.
Hey, bro, you got it. In the beginning, it was just me and Lonnie. Lonnie had somebody to shoot with, but I ain't had no girls, no nothing. I was just shooting with him. Like, yo, let's do, like, these best friend series and stuff like that. And then
best friend series are good.
And turned it into, like, we got a girl. And then I learned, okay, females help with the appeal of sketches. So I need to start getting some females in here. So I started bringing them in and then figuring out what my audience is. I got predominantly black audience. And then you go from there to, all right, so I need to keep black women in. But I kept putting white women in my sketches as well.
That's because that should be funny, though.
Yeah, it do be.
It's got a different dynamic.
Dude, they didn't really fuck with the white people, but they fuck with one. Amanda. That's the only one.
Yeah, the stripes.
The which one?
Cakes.
Did she have short hair?
She's in the same series.
Oh, okay.
The white girl series. That one you talking about? Her name Linda?
Yeah. I'm
not gonna lie, I tried to slide, bro.
You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong.
Wasn't successful, but I ain't go hard enough at it. I be throwing out the bait just to see. You know, that's how I don't be just going all in like, oh, girl, that's never me. I always just, I throw a slick one in there, see what they say, how they respond.
He check.
Yeah, he check. Yeah, let me see how you gonna respond.
Before we wrap things up, man, I'm gonna hit you with a couple of quick questions, man. Give me your Mount Rushmore of comedians and your Mount Rushmore of rappers, since you did both.
Comedians?
Yep. And it could be comedic actors.
That's not 4 then, right?
Huh?
It's 4 and 4. Or you want to do
your Mount Rushmore, your personal Mount Rushmore. It ain't gotta. Whoever just means a lot to you, rapping and comedy.
All right. So I guess musically, because like I said, I'm more of a music art. J. Cole. He's not number 1 though. J. Cole is number 2.
Okay.
Number 1 is Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Man. Okay. He is who I wanted to be before he became a Renaissance man.
That's fair.
Childish Gambino, J. Cole. I know everybody probably says this, but I would say Drake.
Okay.
Just the way he moves, he's so smart. He's been relevant as long as he's been. He can come at you with the bars, and he can be talking to the hoes, and he still hadn't been called no simp, no lame for all that. Man,
when they do it, don't stick.
And he got acting chops.
Yeah,
acting chops. Yeah.
Yeah. And the 4th one. Shit, I don't even know if I got a 4th one. What the fuck are we listening to? Give me like 2 seconds, bro. I know there's somebody I'm missing. Oh, Kanye. Yay. Ye is number 3. Drake is number 4.
Me and Eric have had many Kanye debates.
People hate Kanye, but they mad at him because he a genius.
I'm not mad at him, bro. I just don't like some of the shit that I feel like.
We're not
gonna get that heated. All right, what about comedy, man?
Why you hating on Kanye? I gotta know this.
All right, look, bro. I felt like this. I felt like the church. Felt like he was trying to reach back to the church just to get niggas back, bro. Just to get niggas back. Like, if that's what you call genius, bro, that nigga's just taking advantage of it because he know black people love Jesus. He put some music out, add some 808s to,
Hey, did you listen to the album though?
Yes, I listened to it. I ain't gonna lie.
You like it?
It was. I didn't like it.
Did not like it.
I liked the beats and the production, but I wasn't into like the rapping.
Did you listen to the album?
Yes, I loved it.
He loved it.
Exactly. That's
he goes to church.
Loved every bit of
it. He goes to church.
Bro. So, Jay, that makes a lot of sense to him. Give me back. Give me.
The only reason why I don't judge Kanye as bad as a lot of people judge him is because we have all, and yes, you are judging him. Everybody, huh?
I ain't judging the nigga.
I can see it on your face, dog.
I see what you do. I just see what you doing. He like, yo, black people ain't fucking with me, but the Lord does.
Oh my gosh!
And niggas open their arms back up. Like, long as you put some drums to classic.
Oh Lord,
songs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jesus on the main line got an 808 on it now, and niggas fuck with that. And I can't be mad at them because it probably do sound banging. But I see what you're doing, brother Ye. That's all I'm saying. Don't come out on no white horse on me, young man. I see it. I see the ploy.
3 things. For one, whether it be a ploy or not, he's still giving back.
He is.
He's giving back in that sense, in that light, for one. 2, Kanye West gets judged by many people for being a human being.
I don't know about that.
People don't understand that. People don't understand. Bro, there's been times in your life where you've done some shit where other people were probably like,
oh, yeah, I say some shit all the time. But, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So, all right, I have a problem. I did, he lost me a lot with the Trump shit.
Yeah, that's when a lot of people fell off with him. Because he supported Trump.
How?
But how is Kanye if he's not true to himself? If he really feels love for that man?
If he really feel love for that man, then how can I feel love for somebody that feel love for that man?
But that's for you to feel. Like, that's okay.
That's what I said. I'm not hating on y'all for love.
Yeah. I'm not saying you wrong for how you feeling. I'm trying to get you to understand or have better understanding that he's a human being.
He is human, yeah.
And I feel like you may be coming down on him or maybe not like him as much for being human.
I don't like him as much for his decisions. And I feel like if that's him being a human, I don't like his human decisions. And I'm okay with that. He can be all the human he wants, but I don't have to like the shit.
Hey.
And I'm okay with people still fucking with Ye. And I'm not going to lie. If some music come out, I'm going to listen.
People be forgetting what Ye did for the community. As soon as you like some shit that they don't like.
Culture. On top of the community, the culture as a whole.
Hey, they be forgetting what the Ye done did for us, though. Yeah, how quick they forget.
Oh, bro, because I still go back to college. I still go back to Graduation. That's my favorite Kanye album of all time, fam. Like, Graduation, I just can let play and just ride. And just pray that Ye find his way back.
Hey, every Kanye, he's still here. What are you talking about?
Kanye that made Graduation ain't fuck with Trump.
People change, man.
See, this is why our podcast does what it does.
And even then, when he said that, when they asked him about why he was supporting Trump, they said he was, in his mind, he wanted to try something different. Like, he was like, and genuinely in his mind, he just believed in love and just loving essentially the enemy and just doing something different than everybody else always does.
Never heard him call him the enemy. If he had said he was loving the enemy, maybe I'd have chilled. I gotta find that interview where he.
Well, he didn't say enemy, but
okay.
I'm saying like loving someone just for being who that person is, as opposed to just.
That's real. That's real.
Just always like, he even said in his album, he was talking about how essentially people want you to believe what they believe, and when you don't, they don't like you.
That's true. That's true.
So if he feels that way, then I congrats that man. That man has done so much.
He's done a lot
for us. I can't forget that.
I can't either, and I think that's what bothers me so much because I know what he's done. Film, like it's like somebody that you know personally who came to you, pulled you out the gutter, let you stay on let you stay on a couch. Got you right, put money in your pocket, and just watched him go off and do the most foul shit. Mm-hmm. And you'd be like, I can't forget what he did for me, but I don't like him now. Like, who is this person? That's not the same person that let me sleep there.
Hey, if you let me sleep on your couch, whether you a different person or not, I will always fuck with you.
Yeah.
Always.
That's why I will always give his music a chance. I'm never going to sit there and say, I'm not gonna listen to a Ye album because I liked a couple of songs on it. I did like a couple of songs.
Hey, but it's past music now with Ye. Ye's already past his music. Like he's already made enough collections to be known forever. It ain't about music. Now it's about Kanye West.
But I got to see where he's going. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm trying to just see how this all play out. Like I've stopped giving my rants about Ye. I'm just seeing where he's going now.
I just want to see it for myself. I feel you, brother.
What's all right? Look, hey, no window love. No window. What are y'all doing here? Right now we fine. We fine now. Okay. All right.
So
who your 4 comedians now? Like or even just actors. We'll say actors. You can say anybody like in your will. Well, no, you're not really an actor. Let's say
I can say.
Let's say directors. Let's say who are your 4 directors or behind the scenes guys? Because you said you don't really care too much about the acting. Who are your directors?
I really follow greatness, so I'll categorize all of it in the acting industry. So I'll say number 1. I won't put these in order.
Okay, no, not in order. Just say who they all just on this mountain.
Steve Carell.
Ooh.
I heavily fuck with Steve Carell.
That's a fact.
I think I've watched all his movies. Gotta say Denzel.
Oh yeah.
Denzel, bro.
Denzel.
I want to say.
Come on, don't let me down, baby. Don't let me down.
I gotta go with. Like I want to say Will.
You want to say Will? Yeah.
I want to, but I don't want to put him up there.
Which Will?
Will Smith.
Will Smith, Will Ferrell.
No. I don't like Will Ferrell. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched Skit last
fan.
night with my daughter. I was gut busting laughing.
Yeah.
At the comedy.
You think
huh?
You think y'all think he's funny?
I fuck with Will Ferrell.
Hey, Lonnie.
I think I think Will Ferrell I think he has that dry humor in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes me fuck with Will Ferrell a little bit. Even though he corny as a bitch. Like most of his movies, like he's hit or miss.
Four Brothers.
Yeah.
Or not Four Brothers, I'm sorry. What is it? Brother, the one with the brothers? Him and Step Brother. That's right.
That was pretty funny to me.
I didn't really mess with that.
But again, that's one of those over the top comedies. Like I'm okay with over the top comedy.
I ain't like the one that did Kevin Hart.
I laughed at that too.
I ain't like that.
Who did Four Brothers?
Or not John Singleton. It wasn't John Singleton. That was John Singleton.
Was it?
John Singleton did Four Brothers?
Or it was either John Singleton or
John Singleton.
It was John Singleton, director.
Okay.
John Singleton.
Yep.
No, I just looked it up. My bad.
Yeah.
John Singleton, and my last person.
Singleton is a legend.
It's got to be an old buddy. Sorry, I'm looking up names because I don't ever like look at their life. I just look up their craft, like what they've put out.
Right.
It would have to be the dude who did the Novak, something Novak.
Oh, it's not Steve Novak. What is it? BJ Novak.
Yeah.
Steve Novak.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the shooter from Wisconsin. Yeah, BJ Novak.
Yeah.
AKA Ryan from The Office.
Yeah. Him. Those are probably my top 4.
I actually started doing a lot of digging about like The Office in the background. I saw a lot of people who wrote it.
Yeah.
That shit was tight.
A lot of people were the cast. There was a lot of the cast members.
The writers. But yeah.
Now I got some honorable mentions though.
Oh man, throw some love to some people, man.
I had to get Mark Wahlberg. A lot of people don't mess with him though.
Because they feel like he typecasted.
Mark?
They feel like he's typecast. They can like kind of predict the movie.
Yeah. Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans does not get the credit he deserves.
Yeah.
I don't think the Wayans as a whole get the credit they deserve.
Yeah, they whole family. And they've created some dope stuff.
I mean, even from down to the nephews and nieces now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, I mean that's all for now.
Okay.
Did y'all see the shit Keenan did the other day? Keenan Ivory
Wayans is the funniest shit nigga in the world.
I haven't seen it.
All right, so he was doing like a 2020 commencement speech, right?
Yeah, he was doing a commencement speech for like a high school.
Yeah, he was showing love to a high school.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he didn't cut the camera off. Folks stood up. He ain't got no drawers on. Just walking away from the camera. And walked up to his son like, yo, what's up? And his son look like, oh shit. Like, because he was live.
Oh, he's on.
Oh, dog, it was hilarious.
Oh, he was on live.
He was like, why you ain't got no drawers on, man? Like, what's going on? Yeah. The Wayans are...
They whole family.
Man, cold.
Bro, yeah, they whole family. Oh, I slept on. Yeah, you right. Blank Man.
Class.
Major Pain.
Class.
White Girl, Scary Movie.
Scary movie series that they took away from them.
They took them away. They did take that away.
Niggas don't want to really pod. Y'all ain't ready to pod. Y'all. Well, I get in.
Oh, you right.
Yeah, the whites came through.
Yeah.
Away from my peoples, man. But
the Wayans brothers was a good show. Pops.
Good show. Yeah, R.I.P. Pops.
See, I didn't want to go with the like generic people that most people like. People say Martin. People say Jim Carrey. Like, you know, all those people. I'm like, I like people who are just different. I like anybody who's like came in and changed the game.
That's why I said your personal favorites. Like, because one of my personal favorite comedians is not on everybody's list. I love Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
Funniest to ever do it, but you know, obviously he passed away. But that's somebody who I super value in comedy. But yeah, man, thank you for chopping it up with us, man.
Oh shoot,
thank you for coming through, bro. Like,
appreciate y'all having me, man.
Man, we got to see if you could beat Lonnie's video, man, because he gave us our best video yet on YouTube, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he gave us our best video yet on YouTube. He said the bye. He said the bye a little bit, man. So
let me go. You know, I've been lifting lately, so let me go.
Nah, man, but tell them where they can find you. Shout out all your stuff, man. Anything you got coming up, you just want the people to hear and lead the people with something, man.
Well, Jamal the Creative on any platform, Instagram, whatever. Just make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I don't really fuck with nothing else. Excuse my language.
Fair enough.
And hey, if you got a dream, go for it. You know what I mean? Like, keep pushing. That's all I say. Consistency is king, man. And then have that goal larger than yourself, like we said earlier.
That's tight.
Yeah,
appreciate you, man. This has been Sweats and Suits podcast, man. We got Jamal the Creative in here, man.
Yes,
we out this big.
Prettier twin sister.
Look the same, so I don't know.
Come on. Have a seat. Do y'all want anything to drink?
Oh no, I'm fine. You want anything, baby?
I'm fine.
The real question is, are you thirsty, my Michael B. Jordan Nubian King?
Well, it depends. What are my options to drink?
Well, we got some 80-day-old prune juice or this waterfall in between.
Am I the only one hearing this shit?
Dang.
Oh, is that Fendi makeup? I always be saying that I'm gonna buy some, but I don't ever buy none because it's so expensive.
Really? Like, this is a whole new shipment. They got my last shipment wrong, so I had them reorder a whole new thing. So they're sending it out, but it's upstairs if you want to try some.
Oh, babe, if you don't mind.
Yeah, baby, go upstairs. It's cool.
I'll be back, Daddy.
So, you into any sports?
I need you to sleep with my girlfriend.
The fuck?
Hold on, I have to make sure you were talking to me. You want me to do what?
I need you to sleep with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, I did hear you clearly. Why? I mean, it seems like you and your girl got a really special thing going on. What happened to your stuttering problem?
We don't only do that shit for her. She a special ed teacher and she like that kind of shit. But anyway, I need you to sleep with her so I can break up with her for cheating on me.
The fuck?
Well, why don't you just leave her or cheat on her?
Because black men don't cheat or leave. Duh, Negro.
That don't even make sense because I'm black and that means I would be cheating on my girlfriend.
But you make YouTube videos and I own the company. I'm the CEO.